Hello, lovely viewers of YouTube or Facebook or however else you see this video. It is week 4 of the video diaries while I am in London. And this week also marks the return of the top 5. Yay! I can't promise that all of them will have pictures because sometimes, me being the stupid person that I am, I forget my camera in my room. So most of it may be talking. I may have some pictures. Like this week I have pictures for 2 of the things, which are like the top 1 and 2. So they'll be at the end of the video. Um Actually, to kick off the top 5 this week is my top 6. Well, I say top 6 because the number 6 for this week is actually FaceTiming with my dad, and him requesting for top 5 to be brought back because he likes the fact that there's video or pictures mixed in with the video. He doesn't like the fact that I drone on, which I apologize if I do drone on. That's just, I'm trying to make sure I cover everything. So that's number 6. Number 5 is, let me check again. I forgot. Number 5 is Much Ado About Nothing, which is what my Shakespeare on Stage theater class did this last Monday. We went to Much Ado About Nothing, but this one was a little different. This one had a Bollywood cast. So it was an all-Indian cast, and it was set up a lot more differently than you would actually think because I can't really explain it. But it was really interesting. I loved it, and just getting to see all these Shakespeare plays for the class is a lot of fun. The best part of that night, though, was our professor actually fell asleep during most of the play, and I kept looking over. I'm like, "Are you asleep? You're asleep, and you're supposed to be watching this with us." So that was actually entertaining. The number 4 thing this week is my internship. I absolutely adore my internship. It's gotten a lot better this last couple weeks. This last week was my 3rd week there, which has been a lot of fun. I've developed a lot of relationships with the little kids in there, and we've gotten some new kids in the afternoon, and we actually have a new little boy starting in the mornings, and that's a lot of fun. And we've gotten some new volunteers that are working with us, so it's not just me and it's not just another girl that comes on Tuesdays, but there's some in the afternoons that come. And I realized at my internship that I start saying words in a different accent just because I've been here. Like, instead of saying bananas, I say bananas. Like, if you've seen Tarzan, the animated version by Disney, I sound a lot like her. I'm like, "Oh, look, bananas!" And I don't even intend for that to be that way. It just happens. And there's a lot of other words that I say that end up coming out in a British accent. And I have no idea why. So that's always fun. And just getting to work with the little kids, because I'll either work in the nursery or work in the creche with some younger little kids that are in there, but I only work in the creche maybe once a week. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's always fun. Number 3 this week is the classical concert that Amanda and I went to on Thursday, which was a lot of fun. It was the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, and they played Dvorak, which is one of Amanda's favorite composers, and we just had a lot of fun because we were looking in the orchestra pit, and there were some people in there that remind us from people back home, and like there was a French horn player that looked a lot like our friend Taylor, and there was a violinist that looked like my friend Curtis. That almost rhymed. And there was another violin. No, there was a viola. There was a viola player that looked like a girl that was in Mugama last year. So that was fun, just to get to see different people there. Um, anyway, number 2, and this is actually where the pictures come in. So, number 2 this week is our trip to Canterbury, which, if you read Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, that's where this lovely medieval city comes into play. And it was absolutely brilliant to get to go see the cathedral and just to walk around, because it's the only city in not in London, in England, that still has the stone walls that surround the city, which was a lot of fun to get to go see. Canterbury was absolutely lovely. It was great to just go and see the different sites, and especially because I read Chaucer's Canterbury Tales while I was in high school, and it was great to see that. There were a lot of street performers that were out today, and there was one guy with a ukulele. There was another guy that had a violin and he was playing, and there was a guy that was painted up like a statue, even though you could see that he was moving. And there was another guy that was playing the guitar, and it was just so cool just to get to walk around the city and see all the sights and learn a little bit more about what makes this city so wonderful. All right, so that was Canterbury for the number 2. Number 1 this week is Dover, which was the second half of our Friday excursion, and we got to go see the famous White Cliffs of Dover. And lucky for us, it was a lovely day outside, so we actually see across the English Channel to France and see the city of Calais, which, if you've seen Les Mis or heard parts of it, they talk about going to Calais and then a trip across the sea. And my epiphany while we were there, I'm like, if they were going across the sea, they're either, one, going across the channel to England, or 2, they're going across the Atlantic Ocean to America. And that was pretty awesome for me. So anyway, here are some lovely pictures from Dover. We had a lovely time in Dover. We actually got to go see Dover Castle, which is one of the oldest castles in England. And it was just a lovely day out. The sun was shining, so we actually got to see pretty clear of the English Channel and got to see over towards France, which is really cool. You can only see that on the days where the sun is actually out and it's not raining or anything. We got to see little peaks of the White Cliffs of Dover as we were coming around the castle. And Dover Castle was actually mainly used a lot in World War II, which is really cool because we got to see a lot of the relics from the war. And you could see a lot of the ferries going in and out of the English Channel and taking people over to France, which is really kind of cool. And the city is so cute. There were little sheep in the moat that were surrounding the castle, which I thought was hilarious because we just watch them munch on grass while we were just standing there, just enjoying the day. And there you have it. That's my top 5 for the week, with an extra 6th one added in just for my dad. Um, yeah, that's pretty much all that went on this week. Next week is very much of anticipation, and I say that because next week is going to be a week of laundry, packing, and making sure our homework's done, because next Thursday, Amanda and I leave to go to Italy. We fly out on Thursday to go to Italy, and we are so excited because we'll spend, how long are we spending there? We're spending about 4 days in Rome, and then we're taking the train to Florence, Verona, and then finishing off in Venice and getting to go on a gondola ride. So that'll be fun. Yeah, that's next Thursday, or this coming Thursday, I guess. And then the following Friday, we fly. No, we don't fly. We're taking the train to Vienna to go see our friend Alicia, who is studying there. I haven't seen her since May, and I'm not sure if when Alicia saw her last. Actually, probably June. So we're gonna go see her, and then we get back to London that following Sunday. So we're gone for like 10 days. Just having fun on our fall break. So I'm going to try and post another video blog on Sunday this next week while we're in Italy. So be on the lookout for that. If I can't, I will record them and then post them once I get back, because I don't know if I'll have Wi-Fi at the hostel. So it'll be video blog week 5, and then week 6. If I can't get them posted while I'm out, I'll post them when I get back. And that's all for me this week. Thank you so much for watching my video blogs. If you liked my video, subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube. And watch more of my videos, because I have all the clip shows that I've done for the video blog for the school on here. So thank you so much, and I will see you all next week. Bye!